episode of the Obama Show. Today I have a guest from Kaulak, a teacher of English, a very devoted, impressive, and beautiful teacher who is doing a good job with the Access program in the Talibés. Let's have a look at this.
Mrs. Ndeyana Sagna graduated from Cheikh Anta Diop University at the English Department of the Faculty of Arts in 2011. She graduated from École Normale Supérieure in 2010. She is a teacher of English in Valdiodio Ndiaye High School. Anna Sagna has also been teaching in the Access program for 6 years. As a service learning specialist, she has initiated the project called Access for Talibés. Access for Talibés is a day dedicated to Talibés where they receive medical care, food, clothes, and love.
Thank you so much for calling me Access Baby.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very
It's an honor to have you, finally on the Obama Show. I have been looking for a way to have you on the show, and finally we got it. And, I will tell you this today. I will confess. When you gave your presentation in Sali, you remember that day?
Yeah.
People like me was like, because you were just impressive. Where did you learn to present that way?
Oh, maybe it's a gift from God. That was my first presentation in a seminar, and I just did it like that.
You know something? You are on my top, 5 list of top 5 most impressive and beautiful teacher I have ever known in Senegal. Yeah, and maybe this is because you have been teaching in the Access program. How long have you been in the Access program?
I've been teaching in the Access program for 6 years. 6 years. Yep. This is my 6th year in the Access program.
What can you say about experience with the Access program? What's the biggest thing today the Access program can be proud of?
Okay, but before that, I think that people should know what is the Access program first.
Definitely.
So it's an English language micro-scholarship program sponsored by the U.S. Department of State, Bureau of Education and Cultural Affairs. The Access program is a 2-year program that provides disadvantaged, that was really important, disadvantaged students aged 13 to 25 with a foundation of English language instruction through after-school classes, intensive sessions, summer camps, enhancement activities too. So, the Access program is present worldwide. We have it in Algeria, Brazil, Chile, Egypt, Georgia, Mexico, Russia, South Africa, etc., and of course in Senegal. So this year, in June the 16th, we were celebrating the 15th year of the presence of the Access program in Senegal. So what does Access students acquire? So they acquire English language skills. They learn about U.S. culture and values. They engage in community service, which is very interesting. And they develop leadership skills.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. And many teachers who have been part of the Access program, they share stories, experience, saying that it has a great influence. How does the Access program help teachers of English who engage in? How the program can help them be a better teacher?
So, as an EFL teacher, English as a foreign language teacher, Access is a blessing because it provides you with new materials, new approach, and it grants you with opportunities of self-development or professional development through the different seminar, local, intercontinental, or even international seminars that they grant us. And they have a new, the approach of classes in the Access program are totally communicative. So you see new activities, they give you new materials, and you even can create your own materials from the material that they gave you. So it's a real blessing for Senegal and for any English teacher.
And as I mentioned it earlier on the show, you gave a presentation during the workshop of West African Access teachers in Sali, and that was about your project with the Talibés. Can you tell us a bit about that project?
Okay, first of all, that project is called Access for Talibés, meaning the Access program standing for Talibés, helping Talibés. The project is a result of a service learning workshop I participated in the United States, in Ohio, Bowling Green State. So I was sent to the workshop by the Access Program. Now, so the emphasis of that workshop was service learning.
All right.
It is a new approach of teaching EFL, English as Foreign Language. So when you do a service learning project, there is a service part, meaning the action that you do to help your community or a targeted audience, and also a learning part, meaning you teach your students an area of the English language. So while they learn that area of the English language, they serve their community as well.
And why did you choose the issue of Talibés?
Because of concern.
Concern.
Yeah, deep concern about the Talibés.
What is your motivation? Because I see you, when you are presenting or when you are talking about the issue of Talibés, you are shining, and it seems like there is, a strong motivation upon, I don't know, this issue. Where does it come from, this motivation?
It's just, as I said, it's concern because, I'm a mother. I have 2 kids, 2 marvelous boys, and when I see Talibés on streets, their body covered with wounds, when they are hungry and they don't have good food to eat, when they are ill and nobody takes them to the hospital, my heart bleeds. So when I was in the United States working on that project, I was thinking of different audience. So who should I help? Who should I help? Orphans or etc. And then my mind went to Talibés, and it was, my heart just was kind of bumping out of my chest because I knew that was my audience.
Sure, wonderful. Before we talk about the connection between this issue with our education system, I want to know more about the ultimate goal of this access for Talibés. Because many people, when they tackle this issue, when they help Talibés, especially those with close to children, they can give them food, medical care, and let them go back to the street, which is like you have to start over. Somebody else will come and do the same thing and let them go back to the street. What is the ultimate goal of this access for Talibés?
Okay, thank you. But before answering to that question, please let me explain a bit what's access for Talibés. It's basically a solidarity day for Talibés. So on that day, access students facilitated by teachers welcome Talibés in our school, in Bassirou Mbacké Junior High School, and give them access to bath, clothes, medical care, food, hot food, good food, shoes, and because they are kids, we play games with them. We do it generally on June the 12th. Everybody knows that June the 12th is the day when we celebrate the International Day against child labor. So I've chosen that day because Talibés are street children. Okay, I can say that.
All right.
And they need love, they need affection because they live in very precarious conditions.
All right.
Now, coming to the final...
The ultimate goal. Access.
I'll say that it is just to show love, to show respect, to help Talibés feel happy, at least on one day, which is June the 12th. Another ultimate goal is doing this, the access students or any young people participating in the program will be fostered humanity. They will learn to respect the others, whatever their appearance, whatever their social conditions. And they will learn to try to solve problems by themselves, not always wait for the government to solve the problems. Try to do the small that you can to solve a problem. And here it is the problem of Talibés.
Thank you so much. Yeah. We'll be right back. Before we tackle the next question, let me tell you something. You are in the right place. Because myself, as you know, I am an access teacher. And my cameramen, they are both access alumni.
Oh my goodness, I'm so happy.
They're active alumni, so they know a bit about
Happy to know that.
what you're talking about.
And they are so good at English.
Yeah,
I was wondering, where did they learn English? Now I understand. They are alumni. Good to know that. So happy.
So earlier I was talking to you about the connection between educational system failure and the presence of children in the street. Do you think this has a link? I mean, is it linked to the failure of the education system, or is something else?
So what I think is, we cannot just put the fault 100% on the educational system, because Senegal is a developing country. So whatever we want, all measures we want to take, we cannot, because we're not very rich. Okay. And I think that as far as the Talibés problem or issue is linked to religion and culture, it will be very difficult to remove it, to eradicate it in Senegal. Because, religion is really linked to the heart. When you talk to someone's religion, you touch his heart. And we know that Talibés is part of religion and a culture.
And this is going to be the last question before we tackle the message to the world. 100%, let's say, of those people we call Talibés are Muslims, and you are a Christian. Do you sometimes think that's not my concern? Like, when people take it as a religious issue, and you are not, people don't belong to the same religion, and you're doing something for those kids.
I've never taken it as something which is not my concern. Never. Otherwise, I would not go up to the United States and make this project for them. Talibés, let's go beyond religion. They're kids. They are kids, and they are innocent. They did not ask their parents to sell them to God.
They're kids.
Yes, sure. And they are innocent. Yeah, I'm not against learning the Quran. I'm not against the Muslim religion. All these are religions, and God accepts all these religions on earth. What I'm against is, why should these kids learn their religion or learn the Quran in those conditions? Why are they beaten up? Why are they hungry? Why are they dirty? Why do they sleep on the floor without mosquito nets, without anything? Why? Why are they so suffering? That's my concern.
Who is responsible for this situation?
That's the question.
According to you?
So, it's not only one person, because it's under development. So, poverty leads the parents, sometimes, poverty leads parents to send their kids to daras. When they go to daras, marabouts don't have enough means, financial means, to support them or to provide them, provide for them. So, what to do? They have to go there. As I said, it's a cultural fact. They have to beg for food, for money, etc. The thing is that some crooks, I'm sorry with that word, are taking profit from this situation, and that's not good. When you see pictures on the internet with Talibés feet chained, you feel so, oh my God, so moved. The thing is that I'm just a teacher. I just teach in the Access program, and I teach in Virginia High School. I don't have 1 million or 1 billion. I'm not rich. I'm not the president of the republic, so I cannot make a stop to this situation.
But you can make a difference with the Access for Talibés.
Yes, by doing little gestures of solidarity, at least for one day, showing them that you matter to the society. You Talibés matter to the society. You Talibés, you deserve respect. You deserve love. Because you are the kid of some mother. You are the kids of some father, and you deserve to be cured. You deserve to be fed. You deserve to be loved. And when you show them love, they are so shiny. I tell you, the day in 2018, last year, when we did the Access for Talibés for the first time, what moved me a lot is when in the night we were serving the dinner. We did our best to prepare a good Chevijan ginaar ceebu jën ginaar.
I wish I was Talibé that day.
And when Talibés saw the plates of ceebu yap coming, they were so happy and applauding as if. So I cannot explain why
they were hungry.
Yeah. Not that, but at least they felt that today people
somebody really cared for them.
Yes.
Thank you so much for
and just because of that, I'll do it again and again and again. And it's not only a matter of doing it for one day. Mm-hmm. It's also a matter of personal, making difference personally. For example, me, on the street, a Talibé asking for alms. I don't have money to give him. I don't want to give him, for example. But I can just offer a smile to give him comfort. But you hear people just insulting them. Go over there, go, etc. It's not good. They are kids.
They feel rejected.
Yes, they are always rejected, and that's not good. If you cannot give money, so offer your smile. Offer your I don't know, your concern. Your attention.
Thank you so much. Go ahead. They don't use anymore.
Why not give Talibés good clothing? The clothing that you will give to your son. Why not give Talibés hot meal? What you will give to your own son, and not just food that you have put in the fridge sit for 2 days and then give it to Talibés. That's not good. Yes, and it's also when I'm in contact with Talibés during our Solidarity Day, and I gain their confidence, so I just give them advice. Let them know that yes, you are Talibés, but you have to know that a Talibé is also a student. You're learning something. So when learning Quran, don't learn banditism at the same time. Refuse any banditism influence, because you have to do something. You have a mission. With the Quran that you learn, you can do something great in your society.
Thank you so much.
So I always advise them when I'm.
Thank you so much for caring for our kids. Now the final part of the show is your message to the world. Let's have a message.
Okay. So I'm an English teacher, and this is the concern I drag with me everywhere I go, because I've noticed that nowadays in our schools, not the access, but in our traditional schools, like in Virginia High School or somewhere else, students are lacking interest about the English language. They all love English. When you speak English, they say, "Oh, Mrs., I want to speak English like you one day." But how? Now, what I told them, so you have to do researches, to practice English, etc., to do research on the internet, etc. But they say, but I do all those things and I don't have a good mark. So my concern today, my cry of heart is how we can make students have interest again in the English language. They love it, but since they don't have good marks, they drop it down. Okay, so as teachers, okay, any English language authority in this country, I'm just launching this call to you. If we could, I don't know, organize a conference or in cell meeting, discuss to find solutions about how to make our students feel more interest about English and have good marks and be able to communicate in English.
Thank you very much for this message. But I would say not to the authorities. Let's talk to Majao. I mean, the one who is producing this show. He can organize something like this so we can have a great gathering of teachers, inspectors to, discuss this.
Why not?
Thank you very much for being on the show.
Why not?
All right.